What about one of his team members? Have you guys had a chance to make an attempt to call out possibly like Lara or?
People keep saying that we didn't get ranked, asked to get ranked by the IBF.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
We didn't.
yeah.
IBF ranked Julian. We was ranked by the WBA. Erislandy Lara can go through the rankings and pick who he wants to fight. He haven't asked to fight Julian. I love to fight him.
Right.
Erislandy Lara is a really, really good fighter, but I don't have to shy Julian Williams from nobody at 154 pounds. Every time somebody brings up Jamal Charlo, they always say, well, why don't y'all fight Lara? Like Lara's the boogeyman, or that's just like his protector or something. We'll fight him.
Right.
Get us ranked higher in the WBA and get a call for Lara, and we'll fight him. Martirosyan just won 5 rounds from him. Why would I keep Julian away from fighting Erislandy Lara? He's a great talent, but he's not the boogeyman. Right. We don't have to ride around the block for Erislandy Lara or nobody else at 154 pounds. Like, that aggravates me a little bit that people bring up Erislandy Lara whenever somebody asks us about the Charlos. The reason why Julian wants to fight the Jamal is because he got ranked #1 by the IBF.
Right.
So that's why that's his mandatory. So why would he go and fight somebody else from another organization when he can't force the fight? Either you're a mandatory or you're voluntary.
Right.
So when next time somebody see Erislandy Lara, ask him, do you want to fight Julian Williams, and we'll take the fight.
Right. No, I hear you.
You know, it's just that simple. I'm not saying it like you are saying we won't fight him, but
absolutely.
I hear that all the time, like on social media. We weren't ranked by the WBA. Right. Erislandy Lara was just fighting, Delvin Rodriguez type of guys. We'd love to be in that situation and make that kind of money. We didn't get the fight. And I respect Lara, but, people assume that he's the best fighter in the division. But he hasn't beat the best guys in the division yet. You know what I mean? He lost to Canelo. It was close, but he lost the fight. He hasn't.
He won't fight any of the Charlos.
He can't fight them because they're friends, right? You know what I mean? He hasn't fought Julian.
Right.
He hasn't fought Demetrius Andre. He hasn't fought Tony Harrison. He hasn't fought Erickson Lubin. There are guys that he could fight, you know what I'm saying, as far as who's the best. I don't think that anybody has established himself as the best fighter at 154. I think that these guys got to fight each other so we can find out. We can't just assume or you just get that title by default. None of them have beaten each other. So you got 5 or 6 guys at the top of the division that haven't fought. So they got to figure out who's the best. People assume that Lara is the best, but I don't know if Lara could beat Andre. I don't know if he could beat Julian. He got to beat him in the ring for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's an excellent fighter. He's a great amateur. I don't take anything away from him. But he hasn't beat one of those guys for me to walk around saying that he's the best fighter in the division. You know what I mean? Let's find out who's the best.